Pop quiz time here. Name the two biggest drains on a retirement nest egg. Most people will immediately say healthcare expenses, and they would be right. Both short-term medical and long-term care expenses will over time typically have the biggest effect on the longevity of one's retirement savings. What is number two? Some people will say supporting families, others will cite nursing care. Good guesses, but they overlook an expense that has been a thorn in our sides for so long that we sometimes don't even think about it. We're talking here about taxes, an expense that can possibly play a bigger role in retirement than they did in our working years. Many studies show taxes rank behind only healthcare and nursing care costs as the biggest drain on retirement savings. But before reading on, ask yourself the question: does your fiduciary advisor ever spend the time necessary to outline ways that you can massively reduce your taxes before and during retirement? Most typically don't. Their reasoning is, that's not my job, it's your accountant's responsibility. Instead, they place your assets in positions that affect your taxes and then wipe their hands clean afterwards. Maybe you need to rethink who you're working with, not because they're not trustworthy, but because they don't have the knowledge necessary to reduce or minimize your taxes. Something this significant requires a lot of attention, or so one would think. Yet it surprises us to often hear new clients say their previous financial advisors devoted almost all of their attentions to growing the value of their retirement assets while giving little to no attention to the actual tax implications. This strikes us as surprising given that taxes are a roadblock to the overall growth and the longevity of retirement assets. As such, they are a huge factor in a time-honored conventional wisdom of what's called retirement planning. We're talking here about the adage that says it's not how much you save that matters in retirement, it's how much you get to keep. Talking about strategies to reduce the impact of taxes in retirement is part of what we do here at Guerra Financial. As retirement planning professionals who work daily on the issues of income planning, we've developed strategies for dealing with the potential huge impact of taxes and consequently spend a lot of time talking about these strategies. For certain clients, we also help in managing their tax returns and use the intricacies of the tax code to minimize their exposure. Taxes are an unpleasant fact of life. During our working years, we might think about them only occasionally when looking at the tax withholdings from our regular paychecks, then again during tax reporting season in the spring. In retirement, however, there are often no tax withholdings, unless you designate otherwise, from regular income sources. Instead of taxes being withheld gradually from paycheck to paycheck, they are most commonly paid in a large lump sum in April or in quarterly pieces throughout the year. A person's eyes tend to light up when they watch large chunks of money fly out the door and into the hands of the IRS, which can happen in retirement if you pay your tax bill all at once.